Every generation in history has faced the same hard truth. Homes, no matter how strong they appear, are vulnerable without a clear defence plan. From medieval villagers fortifying their cottages with timber palisades to frontier families in early America keeping loaded muskets by the hearth, the lesson is the same. Security is never about luck, it's about preparation. In today's world, home defence does not mean moats or castles, but it does demand the same discipline of forethought and action. A strong plan is the difference between being caught unprepared or standing ready when danger comes knocking. The first step in home defence has always been situational awareness. Historical accounts of city sieges or surprise raids teach us that the greatest weakness is often complacency. In practical terms, this means knowing the layout of your home, its entry points, and its blind spots. Walk your property the same way a potential intruder might. Notice the shadows at night, the weak locks, or the places where shrubs conceal a window. Just as a sentry in ancient Rome was expected to know his wall, a modern homeowner should know the vulnerabilities of the ground he is defending. Awareness is not paranoia, it is the foundation of preparedness. History shows that walls, gates and locks were never meant to be symbolic. They were functional, the first line of defence. In modern terms, your locks, doors and windows play the same role that city gates did in the Middle Ages. A flimsy hollow-core door with a cheap lock is like leaving a gate unbarred. Upgrading to solid wood or steel doors, reinforced strike plates and quality deadbolts is equivalent to bracing a fortress gate with iron. Windows too should be considered. While glass will never stop determined force, window locks and simple shatter-resistant film can delay entry, buying you time. History proves that delay is often as important as outright prevention. It creates space for a response. Every great fortress in history relied on layers. Castles had moats, drawbridges, walls and inner keeps. The same principle applies to the home. Do not rely solely on a lock or a single alarm system. Exterior lighting, trimmed landscaping and visible deterrents like cameras or even security signs create the first psychological barrier. Motion sensors or dogs serve as the second layer, alerting you to danger before it breaches. The locked doors and reinforced windows are the third. Finally, your personal plan, where family members go, how communication is handled and where defensive tools are kept, acts as the inner keep. Layering increases the time, effort and risk for an intruder, which history teaches is often enough to make them abandon the attempt. The strongest walls mean little if those inside do not know what to do. Medieval defenders drilled archers to positions when alarms were sounded. Frontier families had agreed upon routines when danger arose. Today, the same logic applies to families and households. Discuss with family members where they should gather in an emergency, whether it is a locked bedroom or a safe corner of the house. Decide who calls emergency services, who secures doors, and who watches over children or elders. This is not about paranoia. It is about rehearsing responsibility so that panic does not take control. Run simple drills a few times a year, just as fire drills are practiced in schools. History shows us that a defender is only as strong as his preparation. The longbowman was trained, the musket was cleaned, and the sword was sharpened. In the modern home, defensive tools may be as simple as flashlights, phones, or non-lethal deterrents like pepper spray. Some households choose to include firearms, but with that choice must come training, safe storage, and respect for the weight of responsibility. Equipping yourself also means knowledge. Basic first aid, knowing how to barricade a door or how to exit a building under duress. Defense is never one tool alone, it is the skill behind it. Across centuries, defenders who survived were not those with the strongest walls, but those with the clearest minds. A prepared mindset recognizes that danger is always possible but never inevitable. It replaces fear with readiness. In your own home, cultivating this mindset means living with a quiet confidence that you have done what history's survivors always did. Anticipate, prepare and rehearse. That alone sets you apart from the unprepared majority. History is a teacher, and its lesson is plain. Those who treat defence as common sense, who build layers, who prepare their households with discipline, endure where others falter. Your home deserves the same protection that fortresses, villages and families throughout history gave theirs. Take the time now to create your own plan. If this breakdown of practical, historically grounded home defence strategies has given you value, make sure to subscribe to In the Beginning and share this video with others who appreciate serious lessons drawn from history. Together, we can keep these hard-earned insights.